Okay, so here I have a Stormprotector, which is the registered name for this device. It's a bike shelter sold by HRH Hill Ltd on eBay. I assembled it at my daughter's, approximately 200 miles south of here, and when I fitted the cover, what was happening is the cover was holding the front section of the floor here. I've partially assembled it, as you can see, according to the instructions. There's only one sheet of instructions in various languages, which consists of that and that, which is the English instructions. There's no written instructions really, just diagrammatical. The thing to check for is note in here, it says, it mentions about the frame appearing to levitate in the air, which is clearly impossible. Well, I'm going to show you what they try to claim when you try to return the item. Thank you. So as you can see, to start, I've laid the cover behind the unit, starting with the rear. You can see it's held on around the tube by those Velcro strips there. This comes over here and attaches to the relevant part of Velcro there, like so. You can see I do that all the way along there, and that pretty much follows the same routine for each of these support hoops here. Each of those will have a corresponding Velcro tab within the cover, and then how I did that, all of these obviously go over. All of these will go over to cover your bike. That's the theory anyway. Okay, so I've partially assembled it again, the next stage. As you can see, I've attached the cover to the bottom rear, the Velcro as per the instructions, and every tube has a Velcro attachment for it, for the roof supports here. They're all the same, and you can see them all attached under here. So with that, I'll move on to the next stage. So all that remains is to slide these tubes into the loops of the front of the cover, which is back here, and it's these tubes here, as you can see. That slides into those there. Then we reattach we thread that final support through the front of the cover, and that'll be the job done. Okay, so as you can see, I've now fed the front tube through the front of the cover, like so. And what I need to do now is just thread those along the side of the tubes here, both sides, and attach the loop to the front of these. Okay, the thing that's causing this gap here is clearly tension along this line here. It's very taut here, quite tight there, all the way to the front here. It's just too tight. It's causing it to lift. So if I lower the back here, I lower it back here like that, as you can see, it causes the front to lift there. Now, just to make sure, and so there's no question, you can see that the front tube is inserted properly in there, and is fitted where it should be, here and here, as it comes. And also the rear tube the same. So the rear tube here is clearly fitted and inserted correctly, as you can see the little spring-loaded locking pins there and there. And you can quite clearly see that's fitted. So this length from here along here and this part where it's straightened out is too tight. Canvas is too tight, causing it to lift one end or t'other. Okay, so here's the cover, now fully assembled. The bolting points for it, if you will, on the outside are here, 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 and two at the back, there, and there. As you can see, I've attached all the Velcro as per the instructions. Velcro loops on the sides here at the rear and on the rear tube there, and the sides this side. Also, the side and front tube has been fed through the tunnels as instructed. And as you can see, and as you would expect, my lounge floor is nice and flat and even, as you'd expect any lounge floor to be. Now, their customer support will claim, or have claimed to me, that I fitted it inappropriately or that something was underneath causing it to, in their words, levitate. I completely refute and deny that, as I'm about to demonstrate. Can I use you, Kyle? Right, what I want you to do, Kyle, just go in here. I'm going to close the tent around you. I just want you to hold this, just put your hand on there, just hold it onto the floor like that, okay? It's going to try and lift, I suspect, so just hold that there. Okay, so with Kyle just sitting in there, holding it to the floor, if I put this over now to close, you'll note at the front doesn't close. There's a big gap at the front. Okay, and you can see that. You okay in there, Kyle? Good. And you can see that this tube, nice and flat on the floor, as you would expect, all the way flat on the floor. There's the joint in the middle, and you can see that this clearly rises now to the front, all the way to the front. Okay. That tube here is not straight with this tube here. And the floor is nice and even. As you can see, it gradually rises up all the way to the front. We get a nice big gap under here at the front. Now, as you can see, this is caused by tension on the cover. The cover is too taut for the frame. Now, I'm not sure if they're all manufactured like this, but this one clearly is not correct, or is faulty. And again, as I repeat, the customer service, as they call themselves, at HRH Hill Ltd, will claim that I have inappropriately fitted this device on uneven ground or something inside causing it to levitate. I mean, look at that gap, that's ridiculous. Okay, so, you're not causing it to levitate, are you, Kyle? You wasn't causing it to levitate, was you? No, just holding it down for me. And that is a fault. So, can you explain that to me, Mr. Customer Support at HRH Hill, please?